Mr. B, XRP here, and welcome back. Happy Sunday to everyone. Hope you're enjoying some downtime. I'm out in the yard doing some different landscaping projects, but wanted to check in. I've got some great stuff today. It's going to be short and sweet, but there's a clip from Brad Garlinghouse that I want everyone to hear that really confirms something that is being disputed out on Twitter. So before we jump into it, quick overview of the prices. Bitcoin's at $110,036. Ethereum's at $3,871. Look at Tether holding comfortably at $1. And XRP is at $2.50. And once again, we passed Binance Coin. That's going to be a constant battle back and forth until it's not. So we'll see. Hey, I had posted this on Twitter. There are a lot of content creators out in the XRP community that are getting banned or suspended. There's something going on out there. I don't want to talk about, I don't want to say the name of the channel that's doing it because I don't want this video to get flagged. But my point is there are scams running. Last night I had searched the term Ripple Live BlackRock, and it was 14 different live stream scams showed up on the platform that you're watching this video on. And I just wish that they did a better job getting the scams off of YouTube as opposed to getting the people that work hard to bring the content and curate all the news and all that good stuff for the community. So anyway, just want to bring that to your attention. Never listen to these things and never click on any links to these things. And there are some examples of them out there with Brad Garlinghouse as AI, and it looks and sounds like Brad Garlinghouse, so beware. Okay, this digital asset investor had posted this on Twitter. He said a decade lie doesn't matter. Wolf of Wall Street said the CIA did not create Bitcoin, but he also has a different opinion, and I'm going to play this short clip.
Bitcoin I have no idea, may have been created by the United States government. But go around and look at any technology, internet, phone, satellite, whatever, every technology that has eventually either decentralized or been used for good was created by a government. Even if it was true, which it's not, why does that matter? It's fully decentralized. Clearly nobody controls it. The beauty of Bitcoin is completely transparent. You see the addresses, you see the nodes, you see the miners, you know where the blocks are being mined. It's not the CIA. Bitcoin.
You know, here's the thing, right? And this is my personal opinion. I certainly believe the government's behind it. I don't think they created it. I think they use the brains of other people, cryptographers, and you know, the people that could write the code. I don't think the government actually created it, but they certainly paid the people who did, in my opinion. Otherwise, they wouldn't allow this investment to be trading on the open market, not knowing who created it. What if China created it? Do you think that they want to have it on the open market and be selling it in the securities world here in the United States? Come on, let's be adults about that one. It's impossible. There's just no way. All right, so Black Swan Capitalist posted this. Brad Garlinghouse gets it. I want you to hear this 1-minute clip from Brad Garlinghouse. He really drives it home. I hear a lot of people, suggesting that the XRP ledger is not being built on. Why don't you hear it right from the horse's mouth? Let's hear it from the CEO of Ripple, because he knows what's going on.
What is XRP, which is a technology, an open source technology that is kind of native to our products? We use XRP in our product stack, but there are scores of other companies building in and around the XRP ecosystem. People, will say things like, well, XRP has a CEO. And I'm like, who is it? Ripple has a CEO. That's me. There's scores, if not 100 other CEOs building around the XRP ecosystem. And I think that's when I hear people say that, I think, okay, they're not educated about what's going on. And so we need to educate people. Obviously, you see that in a number of other tokens where there's a very distributed, very open source community. People don't understand. Ripple does not control XRP. It is open source. There have been amendments passed to the XRP open source technology that we opposed. We were against them and they still passed. That's okay. That's open source technology. There's other things we have championed that have passed, but it takes 80% of the community approving those amendments, which, Ripple doesn't have control of that.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, there's scores of developers, CEOs building on the XRP ledger. Sounds like to me, he actually said, if not hundreds. So there it is. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Digital Asset Investor posted this. Charles Hoskinson gives props to the XRP community, and he always wasn't good to the XRP community, right? I mean, you know, I've met Charles, and he is, you know, brilliant, obviously, and an interesting, really interesting guy. And in fact, I have a very interesting Charles Hoskinson personal story that I'm going to tell in my private group today. So if anybody wants to join my private group, I'm going to tell you about the meeting that the digital asset investor Brad Kimes and I had with Charles Hoskinson, and what happened, and the horrible result of that meeting for me personally, financially. But anyway, I'm going to share that. My private group is MrBXRP.com. So if you want to join it, go ahead, check in. But hey, let's listen to what Charles has to say.
Okay, the XRP community didn't get to say, God, if only the SEC was a little nicer to us over the last 5 years. They had to deal with it as an ecosystem, and they spent hundreds of millions of dollars, and they took the worst of all of it for all of us, with the possible exception of Binance and a few others. Holy moly. And now we're on the other side. And we're working hard. We survived. The industry survived. We're still in the game. Okay, the XRP.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You know, I mean, look, what the XRP community did for, you know, defending XRP with John Deaton's help, and obviously Ripple spending hundreds of millions of dollars, it put Charles Hoskinson and Cardano in a much better place, because now he doesn't have to face the SEC. You know, he can certainly afford to do what Ripple did. He's definitely a billionaire, but now he doesn't have to. So now he's thankful, and we'll go ahead and accept his thanks. You're welcome, Charles. Thanks for playing, and I wish him nothing but success. He really is a genuine. So far, I always say so far, because sometimes people disappoint you in the end. But so far, up to now, he's been a really good player in this industry. This was an ad I saw from Ripple with Jack McDonald talking about stablecoins. I want you to hear Jack McDonald's 25-second explanation of stablecoins.
How do stablecoins work? You give me $1, I give you a digital token representing that dollar. You can invest with it, you can save it, you can use it as a store of value. And at the end of the day, when you want that dollar back, you give me the stablecoin token, I give you the dollar. It's that simple. This is how stablecoins are simplifying the movement of money around the world.
Oh man, stablecoins are the greatest business in the world. Create a stablecoin, sell it on exchange, take the money, invest it in US Treasuries, make 4 to 5%, incredible returns. And then the beautiful thing for whatever blockchain the stablecoin is moving on, the native token of that blockchain, or I should say the native coin, because whatever's native to a blockchain is a coin. Anything built on top of a blockchain is a token. But that native coin will be spent as gas moving those stablecoins across the blockchain. So for instance, RLUSD, when they move RLUSD on the XRP ledger, the only way to gas up the train is to use XRP. So you guys use all the stable coins you want. And here is a clip from Tom Lee, and also Anthony Pompliano's in this one, where they're speaking about Bitcoin. I'm going to just dip into this one for just a second.
Gold moves first, and then Bitcoin catches up. Mm-hmm. So I think that there is going to be the network value of gold just went up by a lot. And so let's say gold settles at 5,000. That puts fair value of Bitcoin, like 1.6 to 2 million if it matches gold's network value. Mm-hmm. So I think it's actually helping Bitcoin's future terminal price.
So you think that if gold settles at 5,000, Bitcoin, you take the gold market cap divided by the number of Bitcoin, then you get 1.6 to $2 million per coin. What's the time frame for us to get there?
Well, I can see that in 5 years for Bitcoin. So I think
5 years.
Yeah. I think Bitcoin. Yeah, I think Bitcoin.
Tom Lee is a super smart guy, but man, he has missed every price prediction I've ever heard him say. I think his last price prediction on Bitcoin for this year was 200,000. I think he made it back in September. I hope we hit it. I absolutely do, but it'd be nice if we do. Hey, just a reminder, Swell's coming up next week, and look at the important people showing up at Swell. I went to Swell in 2019 and then 2023, I believe, and in 2023, there were some big companies starting to show up. But in the early days, I mean, there were companies you never heard of them. But now, look, Franklin Templeton, Citigroup, Fidelity. I mean, the big boys are coming out, and I know when Bank of America was in the room in the other swells, they were silently and quietly in the room. I don't know if they're attending the swell this year. I'm sure they are, but if they are, they'll be openly attending swell. They're not going to be hiding it anymore. There's no need to hide it. Hey, if you're not aware, I built what's called Blockchain Bootcamp, and the intention of Blockchain Bootcamp is to help people who are new to digital assets, new to crypto, or have friends and family members or colleagues that, hey, some people are just tired of teaching people about crypto. So if you have somebody in your life, or maybe if it's you and you want to get up to speed, I've taken my 8 years of digital asset experience, compressed it in a 90-minute program. I have 2 different programs. One is specifically for retail investors. The other one is designed for financial advisors. It's got some financial advisor tools and additional information that they would be interested in. Go to cryptocoachnick.com, and I'm going to go ahead and play you a 50-second video that talks a little bit about it. And let's see if the video would play. Let's go.
Crypto isn't the future. It's happening right now. But most people still don't truly understand it. I'm Nick Birafedo, creator of Blockchain Bootcamp, the fastest way to become crypto fluent in just 90 minutes. No hype, no jargon, just clear, real-world education. Choose the retail or financial advisor edition and finally understand wallets, custody, and how blockchain is transforming finance. And if you're already crypto-centric and blockchain native, it's the perfect way to help a friend, family member, or colleague learn crypto the right way. If you've got 90 minutes, I'll transport you years ahead in your crypto knowledge. Enroll today at cryptocoachnick.com.
So please check out cryptocoachnick.com should you be interested, or send it to a friend, family member, colleague, anybody in your life that might want to learn about blockchain. Let's face it, I mean, a lot of people still don't understand the space. And that's it for today. So happy Sunday. Enjoy your day. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Hey, please hit like. It really matters. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share my videos with anyone you think might appreciate them. Always do your research, your own research. See you next time. Bye-bye.
You should invest in XRP because...
Not even going to answer that.
We're solving a multi-trillion-dollar problem and we're making a lot of progress towards that.